All right, so I'm just going to click play here and just kind of go on a little rant. Um, for context, I've been doing email marketing for almost 4 years now, and I feel like there is just so many different things you can do as a business owner, like myself included. Like I stray away from focusing on one thing at a time, but I truly, maybe I'm biased, maybe I'm not. Feel free to leave a comment on what you think, but I think like one of the highest ROI moves you can do as a business owner, as a founder, is to just write an email list to your email every single day. Like there's so many people on the left like AI posting on socials all the time, manual outreach, going to network events on every channel, but can't stay consistent. And I just said freaking giga chat over here. I write a couple emails to my email list every week and make money. That's it. And it's like it just kind of feels like a no brainer. Like say you're let's whip it up. Say you're a coffee shop owner and you're the owner. You're the owner. I think it would be so cool if it was like a local coffee shop, and you just got an email from the owner of the coffee shop every single week, maybe two to three times a week. Like it's like, oh, what does a coffee shop owner write about? Maybe how they started the coffee shop, a story from the day before. That could be really cool. Like almost picking out the the rose. Like what's your rose and thorn of the day? Picking out the rose from the day prior and just writing a story. For my opinion, like I love coffee. And I would like if I read those stories, it would make me feel so much more connected to the actual coffee shop there. And I would feel like more influenced to go in. Like you wouldn't even have to sell in those if you just wrote 2 to 3 times stories every single week. Like your customers who are already buying from you and showing up consistently would just be like, "This coffee shop is so cool." And I feel like you can almost do the same thing with a restaurant. Like I really don't know. Like what is a higher like what else is an owner doing for the coffee shop? Like focusing on overhead and employees. Like this, you can bang out an email for yourself in 20 minutes. What about restaurant? Oh wow, nope. Owner. That would be the same thing. Like stories from the game or the night before. If there was a big game, this could be good for like Thursday morning emails, like letting people know we have a few more spots open for the weekend. Maybe you can do something like again, a story of how it opened. Let's see what else. Maybe you are like a fitness coach. These are like never ending macros, mobility, funny stories from the gym. You can really tap into your target audience here. Maybe you're like a bowling alley attendant. Bowling alley. Like weekly leaderboards. You're like who who rolled. Well, how would you say that in bowling? Who had the best game match that week? Just goes out. Everyone on the list. I'd also be curious of how bowling alleys even come together. First place. I just feel like it's so cool. Like you can just, start your day. Maybe go for a walk, a workout, whatever. Nice breakfast. OJ or coffee. Just write an email. Then do all the other boring boring business stuff. Like, I genuinely think this is the 80-20. Just growing a list. Like, let's talk about lead magnets. So, bowling alley. I think this one's pretty easy. No. So, this would just be look online, ask for email, then auto add to email list. If you're sending cool emails, people won't unsub. It's like, oh, what about the person who doesn't want to receive your emails? Well, if you write cool emails and they're into bowling because they signed up to bowl at your alley, they won't unsub for that. I've done these all the time. Mobility, 7-day challenge, macronutrient guide could be cool. Maybe a secret YouTube video. A weekly split. Like, here's my split. Just an opt-in page, simple, easy growing. You could also, if you're like a fitness coach in person, collect emails from sign up online, develop those lead magnets. What else we got over here? Restaurant owners. So now we're getting a little more tricky. But you know what? Not as much though, because, online order, ask for email. Maybe that first one can be a discount for next purchase online, plus also express how you'll give these out from time to time to those on the email list. That could be really cool. And then maybe like you attach the welcome sequence. You have a welcome sequence for people who book online that like tells a really cool story from why or how they opened. Like maybe your bootstrap story. I'd be curious about that. Or, if you're writing emails about what's going on in the restaurant, or this can apply for the coffee shop too. You can also do the online orders for the coffee shop as well. It's like, if you're telling a story from the day before, you don't need a welcome email sequence, and then they'll just get like a, Tuesday recap. Jimmy was singing. What's a good song? World Cup's going on, so maybe shoot, why am I forgetting the name of that? Freebird. Maybe attach a video. But that'd be kind of dive bar-y. If you're running a nice restaurant, you probably don't want to do that. Actually, you know what? My friends and I went to a restaurant, 3 weeks ago, and this could be like a really cool email. The waitress, um, we asked for a beer with dinner, and it was a Guinness. And she was like, "Oh well, we don't have any Guinness glasses, but I'm gonna figure something out for you guys." And we like didn't even ask to, you know, she was talking about the whole split the G thing, but what she did is she came back with a picture of she put tape on the glasses and then wrote the G so we could split the G. But she's smart because she put it all the way at the bottom, so she tried to get another beer out of us. Let me see if I can get the picture. So like that could be a really cool example of a story of like, hey, we don't have Guinness glasses, but if you come here, we'll make it for you. So that's just really random and funny. People to show up. And it's good too because like, the whole thing with all of this is, the let's see. Oh, that's so everyone on here, they all have one thing in common. It's like you can be more fun with it because they've all bought from you before. Okay, let me pause this and get the Guinness glass, and then I'll have one more thing to say. Okay, here is the Guinness glass. It's pretty funny, right? I like drank nowhere even close to that, but kind of random. But I think you can really do this with any business. Like it's so many people are focused on all these different AI, social media, all this stuff. I think social media is great for businesses like these as well. But remembering that these are all buyers and like I don't quote me on the specific stat, but like 50% or 60% of the people who have bought from you are likely to buy from you again if you provide them a good experience. Like this is just such a no-brainer way to collect customers' emails that have already purchased from you and just consistently send to them on your email list and make it fun. Like nobody makes it fun anymore with all this AI, and I really think it's a place for you to stand out. So if you want to explore this more, I actually have a community. My friend Diego and I, we all do email marketing for a living, and we just started it actually. So you can be the first ones in here, and it's really to help you build your email list. We'll set you up with a perfect platform for whatever you do. Create a lead magnet, write a bunch of emails that are going to sell more for your business, and yeah, we're going to try and make email one of your most profitable marketing channels. So if you're interested in that, I'll drop the link in the description and you can learn a little more about it and what we're trying to do there. So, yeah. All right. Hope you enjoyed.